Welcome back to the Men's Cup podcast for our third consecutive episode. This is the third one. Yes, it is. Tonight I am joined by my lovely people, Ethan and Isaac.
Yeah.
Tonight,
Did you just struggle
tonight
to
I
say
will
my name?
maybe tonight I will be drinking Maturva yerba mate soda,
Wait,
and I will be.
were we supposed to have a drink?
No, not at all. This
I
is
mean-
just something I do.
I have a slightly warm Pepsi across the room. I can get that. Hold on. Let me grab my warm Pepsi.
Oh, warm drink.
Come on, everybody.
It's not-
We will
it's
be
not warm. It's like-
momentarily holding for
It's-
the retrieval of a warm Pepsi.
It's like room temperature Pepsi, but it's not
That is-
horrible.
I
It is
drank
arguably bad.
2 weeks old room temperature water.
Okay,
That's-
water just like it builds bacteria. I'm surprised like frogs are not growing inside of you. There's frog sperm inside of you.
Probably.
You're
What do
just
you
gonna
mean?
cough one day and a frog's gonna jump out.
It's not even gonna be a frog. It's gonna be a fully grown like the frogs.
It's gonna be a new creature.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a completely new origin of species it was never heard of before.
You're just gonna cough out, and then like something that vaguely looks like a frog is gonna jump out, and then look up at you and say, "Father."
And you're gonna look at you and like, oh God, why didn't I go for the abortion? All right, let's get on to the first topic for the day.
The first topic of the day.
God,
is-
these are all so boring. So we're just gonna start off with favorite artist, because I want to.
Yeah.
Favorite artist. What is your favorite artist?
Who's going first?
Wait,
Do
do you really think any of this is coordinated? We're just a. I'll go first. And for this segment, I'm not sure if it's gonna happen since I'm gonna be the one editing this. I'll put up samples of the artist's work to give you an idea what it looks like. But for
Ooh,
me,
actually putting effort in.
yeah, but me and Ethan's are pretty popular, and if you don't know them, well,
Yeah.
what's wrong with you? Alright, so mine's Junji Ito. As much as when I first started reading his stuff, I was actually not a big fan. Because while he has great facial expressions due to him being... Oh, I dropped my cat. Being a horror artist or manga artist, he's not a very good drawer other than that. But like his facial and like his distortion based art is so good. It makes it worth it. He's such a good
He can make
storyteller
some
through art.
wonky stuff.
I mean, I just bought Shiver recently, which is I think my fourth book of Road bought from him, and literally one of the things is about giant floating heads hanging themselves.
Nice. He's a master of the page turn, I know that.
Oh yeah, he makes you want to keep going. He's not just like, oh, here it is, stop reading. He's not like
Yeah.
He's not like most anime or manga to where you just want one more episode, one more page.
I'm not like most anime.
Ethan, shut your dirty trap mouth. Oh, segue. Sad note for all weaves in the world. Kiss Anime has been shut down.
Yeah, big.
it has collapsed.
It did no. It's just a big F for the anime weeb community. They like
I have heard the bad news.
it was. I think what was it? Shonen Jump, Viz Media, and Dark Horse all like
Yeah,
got
they
together.
just ganged up on him.
Yeah, it was all at
Jeez.
one time. They were like either taking. It was. I think they all got a sent a cease and desist to the company.
Jeez.
And I
Luckily,
mean,
there are many backup websites.
yeah, I mean, like,
No, there aren't.
yeah, there is.
Yeah, there are. There are.
The one people are using now, I think, is GoGo Anime. Or GoGo.
I use 9 anime.
People are using GoGo Anime and stuff like that.
You know what I use?
The bookstore,
I
because
use
I'm not a legal.
VHS.
Jimmy,
I use VHS.
that makes me sad.
The classic.
Alright, your turn, Ethan.
Hirohiko Araki. It explains itself. He did JoJo. His stuff is in the Louvre.
Alright.
Alright, Jim.
I'm a very big fan of Wagner Kiriwa. He's Cuban. He does a lot of kind of very odd, kind of horror, large-scale art, and he often does in like palettes of like bright reds and deep blues, and it's just, I don't know. I very much like it. He often adds a lot of detail to his works that I really enjoy. I really enjoy the detail.
Has he ever made any like Cthulhu stuff? That sounds like something he would do.
He has not made any like Cthulhu stuff, but he has made stuff. Has made a lot of kind of stuff that is Cthulhu-esque.
So Lovecraftian.
I guess. You could put it in that vein.
Cthulhu-esque is kind of like saying, hey, look, it's Lovecraftian, so...
Yeah, fair enough.
Alright.
I will send photos.
So, here's the thing. So, when doing this, like, we're trying to be all professional about it. I'm not going to show you...
No, we're not.
I mean, me and Jim were. I mean, I'm not going to show you the Discord, but we have, like, 6 or 7 just, like, things we want to talk about on the Discord. Honestly, we'll probably use, like, 2 of them.
Yep.
That's usually how it works.
And we always just, like, segue horribly, because I actually have a really big... I have a real big segue. I was actually watching a podcast that I listen to, The Goons, and they asked this question. It was like, the one I want to talk about, it was like, when you were a kid, what is the dumbest / most embarrassing thing you ever got caught doing?
Ooh.
I guess I'll start. The dumbest...
Wait, we're actually doing that?
Yes. The dumbest, most embarrassing thing I ever got caught doing was when I was younger. My first console I ever got was an Xbox 360 because I had a choice between that and the PS3. Because around this time the PS4 wasn't out yet, and I remember I got an Xbox 360, and I was addicted to that thing. I kept playing and playing and playing. It got to the point where I didn't even go to the bathroom. That's where this is going.
Oh no.
Okay, so the dumbest thing I used to do as a kid. This is disgusting, by the way. This is like when I'm like 6, 5, that area. I remember I would, like, when I'm in the middle of a game, I would, like, lift up the mattress and pee on the box spring. So I didn't have to go to the bathroom.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that actually, and my mom, I remember, for some reason, I did this with my door wide open.
Oh.
And my mom walked by and saw me doing it. She didn't even let me pull my pants up. She just told me to bend over. Alright. Yeah, I did some stupid stuff. I was the demon child. I do know that much.
Dang.
Alright,
So
Ethan. Yeah, what's something you did as a kid that's stupid and embarrassing?
You know the chicken houses near my house?
I don't like where this is going.
I was awake earlier than everyone else, right? I saw them smoking. And I watched it turn into a fire and told no one.
Wait, you just let the chicken houses burn instead of telling anyone?
Watched it happen.
That is morbidly dark, Ethan.
That is.
Yeah. I don't think there were any chickens in it at the time.
There better not,
That's
or you
almost
would
like
have had some really good lunch.
you know that image of like the girl smiling at the camera while the house burns.
Yeah,
That's pretty much all. That's the vibe that gave me right there.
yeah.
All right, Jim. What's the dumbest thing you did as a kid?
I have a story, but we are not good enough friends that I am comfortable telling you about it. That's how bad it is.
Oh,
That's
that's scary.
Jim
Yeah.
murdered someone.
Oh no.
What
No.
crime was committed?
Did you commit a crime, or was it like?
No, it is something that I could reasonably get someone arrested for.
Oh.
Oh.
Realistically speaking.
You probably shouldn't say that live on. What? Segway. Segway.
Yeah. Ah.
I have okay.
Batman theme song from the 1960s.
That okay. When I was younger, like this is back when like Terraria just came out. Like I started playing this thing on like I think it was the Xbox 360. I had it digitally, and I was such a big fan of this game that I begged my parents for this little plastic sword that was literally just a knockoff Knight's Edge. I still have the thing, and like it's such a stupid thing that I have, and such a memory from my childhood. It is hanging above my bed.
Your dream catcher knockoff Knight's Edge.
It doesn't catch the dreams, it slays them.
I'm just saying, if I'm a demon coming to someone's room trying to kill them, and I see a dream catcher, we're like, ooh, spooky net. Or a nightmare, ooh, spooky net. I'm just saying, if I'm a nightmare and I come down and kill this kid, or like give him a scary dream, and I see a sword on his wall, I'm gonna leave that kid alone.
Yeah.
That's what I hope to achieve with the amount of blunt force objects I have.
I don't know. I think you should just okay. This I don't want to. Can I talk about like Stuart outside of him, like what he actually is instead of an omnipresent being? Okay, so we can actually talk about what it is.
All right, so what Stuart is, how the production of the shorts we've done and shorts I've done. Yeah.
Okay, Stuart's an upcoming.
We need to do more of those.
We haven't done any. We need to do one in general.
Oh yeah, I'm working currently on a written language for Stuart.
He just clicks and whistles at
you. It's. I'm also working on. I have a location for a. Well, something. I don't really know what it is, but I think it would look really nice. So yeah.
Huh.
So like, is it on your property? Because I mean, there's a lot to work with there.
It is not on my property. It is actually near a nature, like, very specifically, it is a bird watching stand in the middle of a large area of fields.
Huh.
It is really weird and very creepy, but also very, like, soothing. It's kind of... It gives you a little bit of the Children of the Corn vibes, but also a bit of the, like, Lost in Nature vibes.
That's cool.
So, anyway, back to my topic. So, like, for what you know, Stuart is just Jim in a paper mache goat head and a trench coat. That's all Stuart is.
Yep.
So, he has this... Jim, I want you to actually send me a picture of Stuart on your mantle.
Ah, yes.
Jim, he has like... So, Stuart is nothing more than this paper mache goat head. And it sits it's in Jim's living room on like it's not even on a stand, it's just on some books, and it's the centerpiece of his fireplace mantle.
You know how some people have like the really nice painting or like the lion over the fireplace? I just have a funky looking goat mask thing, and it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Stewart videos will come out eventually, but when, I don't
Quarantine.
think any of us are sure.
Yeah,
Same with
quarantine's kind of put a stop to some of the production stuff.
Yeah, there were a
Yeah.
lot of plans.
Yeah, and they
Yeah,
all
we
kind of
had
just Corona said no.
yeah. There are still plans for a Stewart show of some sort, probably very short. And for me, I'm working on a soda tasting show, but that is in the very minimum at least a month away from being shot.
Maybe
I'm
even
not sure on you. What are you guys working on currently?
like video wise. I've been thinking about doing
Yeah.
like a playthrough or something. I actually just got like the two I'm really considering is Blasphemous and Chrono Trigger.
Ooh, Chrono Trigger.
The only thing I have with Chrono Trigger is like Chrono Trigger is a JRPG, so it's really long and it's like really it's just, there's a lot to it. So
Ah,
I don't really feel comfortable doing a 40-hour game. Like, that's like 50
Ah.
parts. I mean, you see these YouTube channels with like 140 parts of Final Fantasy. I mean, I don't want that.
you
Like-
could just do a really condensed video.
Like it's like a funny moment. So I don't really edit. I don't want to edit
Yeah.
that. Honestly, this is a low effort channel. I'm not editing that.
Fair point.
I'm thinking about Blasphemous because it's real interesting, real bloody. But we don't have to worry about demonetization, so who cares?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm working on a Let's Play type thing. Not really, just gameplay in general, my commentary, because everyone loves my southern accent. Because let's be honest, I have the biggest accent out of this group, so.
Yeah.
My accent is not really consistent.
Like, you'll hear
At
hints
all.
of it in your speech, but you have a very, like, northern accent.
Yeah. I can go very kind of southern, where it kind of goes everywhere. You'll get weird draws and you'll get odd lengthenings of certain words, but usually I talk pretty normal like this.
Yeah, Jim. Another thing, I've actually been considering something. So, like, we have, like, we're gonna be like, the Game Grumps without the game part. We're just the Grumps.
Yeah. We're just the grumps.
We don't really
Next
do
thing
anything.
for- Next thing for our business cards, we've got bringing high society to new lows. We've got whatever the second one was, and we're the grumps.
I like it.
What happened to, like, bringing high society to new lows? We have a real classy, like, introduction and this jumbled mess.
Yeah, it's
I think my dog
I don't
just
know.
barked.
it's intended to be stupid. There's not really intended to be any sense to it.
Yeah,
It's just chaos.
we're in agreement that any live, like, on-camera appearance we have to do, it's in, like, dress attire, right?
What?
Like, you gotta dress like I don't know, even a collared shirt or something.
What?
The idea of real stupid content and real formal clothing, I like that idea.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. Maybe one day I can do the show I've wanted to do for a while now,
Okay.
called where it's basically just a bunch of people with really fancy titles like the Professor and the Aviatrix. But it's just them going on like really stupid adventures.
I mean, you started up with that film school and everything. I'm sure you can do some stuff on your own.
Oh yeah, maybe. I'll see where it takes me.
We're in agreement that Mason is the professor, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Even though he's
Mason's Yeah. I actually have roles for all of you.
Whoa.
Mason's the professor or the doctor. Ethan is the painter or the artist. And Isaac, I never figured out what Isaac was.
I'm a musician, so you could just be like a director or composer or something.
The gorilla.
No, I know what I want my character name to be. I want to be Mozart.
The what?
Instead of Mozart, Mopart.
Mozart. You're the composer, and whenever people are like bringing up, oh, you're the great composer,
Mozart.
Mozart.
No, not Mohart. Mohart, like Mo and Heart.
Mofart.
Mohart. And I don't know. I would like it to be like a very serious, like very lighthearted, but every so often it gets extremely and uncomfortably serious. Like the serious threat of like the characters getting killed, or like the like inevitability of times long past, or just stuff that should not be in like a very comfortable like light
So like
show.
Space Dandy type stuff.
Oh my god, Space Dandy's such a cluster. It's so good though.
It is really great. That is like the first anime I ever watched, and it was great.
Let's see. What's everyone's aspirations for all this? Like, what do we want it to be?
For this? I
mean, the podcast or the channel.
I want it to be a good place for us just to say, you know what, that'd be fun, and do it, and then have a place to put it.
That's exactly what I want it to be.
It's like a file somewhere. It's like a dressing room drawer, or like a filing cabinet in some warehouse somewhere that just we put all of our stuff that we feel like making in, with no real regard for if it's good, it's bad, that doesn't matter. We just put it there, and it's there. It does what it feels like doing.
Can't you guys? I'm just saying this. So, like, as a gag, so we plan on putting the podcast on actual Spotify and podcast websites, right, Jim? So for the YouTube, just to encourage people to actually listen to the podcast stuff. When we eventually get to the point where we can monetize stuff, you only get monetization money and stuff at 10-minute videos, right? So the podcast is going to be cut into 13 10-minute videos of getting revenue.
Just the most we need to make money off of this thing in the world,
and we're just doing it to be funny too.
It's like 10 minutes and 1 second. It doesn't even matter if you're in the middle of a sentence. It literally cuts that and then moves on to the next video with no introduction.
That'd be great.
And then the last video is just you have 6 minutes left of just random content, and the last 4 minutes is just extremely copyrighted music. So it takes all the money for the rest of it.
It's just like jazz. The last bit of music is just jazz that is either really quiet or really loud, and it will randomly just kind of go up and down at random points until the video ends.
It doesn't matter if there's 3 seconds left on that video. You were getting 10 minutes and 1 second, whether it's nothing but jazz or content.
There will always be jazz.
That's a staple.
The staple of the men's club, jazz.
I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it now. I'm not gonna do that now because I don't really care to get that big.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
but if it ever does happen.
Oh yeah, if it ever happens. Oh yeah.
If we ever get the play button, we just need to have like turns, so everyone has to like pass it around through mail and stuff.
Yeah. Well, we just need to get. We need someone to just cut it into like.
Just
parts.
cut it in, yeah.
And you actually
just cut it in 4.
Um,
We could just take it to precision machining at the tech school and have it done.
We just walk in with a play button and just be like, hey, can you cut this into 4 equal parts?
Casual 100,000 subscriber play button. Hey, cut this for us.
Yeah, we don't want to keep it at one set location, so we're just splitting it apart so that we can join them together and perform a ritual or something.
It's gonna end up like Dusty in our drawer.
I think what would be even funnier is if it's all dusty in like drawers, and then at some point we just remove the drawers and hang the drawers with the like play button section.
Another one of my biggest things is like if we ever do get it, I mean, in all seriously, what do we do with it?
Just keep doing what we're doing. Why should we care?
No, I'm talking like we're gonna do what we're gonna do, but like, what do we do with like the play button itself? Where does it go?
I think what we should do is just like we should do the very like you know the whole video of me like with the drink and like just sit there and like address it and be very like thank you for getting us to 100,000 subscribers.
And then it just,
I like that.
We are. Thank you.
It just at the end of Jim like holding it like a plaque in one hand while sipping something out of his cup with his feet.
We all walk in.
We all walk in and we thank you at the same time, and then it cuts to us beating it with a sledgehammer. You just hear a collective yeah, and it cuts off real fast.
or like it just it's like thank you, and then it just cuts to like really creepy footage of like the forest at night, and you're just going, and then it's just us in like a circle around it, all staring at it, and then we turn to the camera and just say thank you, and then start to very like run right at the camera.
Thank you twice.
It should just be literal, just skits of us saying thank you about it. Just go
yeah.
Just like however many ways we can say thank you.
One of them is literally just us like caressing it, like my precious, you know.
What do we do if we get another one?
Same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing, just more impressive.
Literally, and if people was like, so what do you guys do it when you do it? We literally send a video of them just tucked in the bottom drawer with our underwear and socks.
Just cut into 4 pieces.
Cut into 4 pieces with like with scotch tape on it, with each of our names written on it.
Like it's got like marker smiley face and stuff drew all over it.
Like it clearly has like the diamond pried out of it.
The diamond. They ask us
Please kill the diamond.
They ask us what happened to it, and we just like I don't know. I sold it for drug money.
I don't know. Nothing. Why do you ask? You're not the police. You're not my mom.
If we just send a video.
They see our total net worth go up by 2 million.
No, they don't even see our net worth go up. We just post a video of like the 2 little like glass parts in like Jim's pool table replacing 2 of the balls.
It's just
If only, right?
Yeah.
One day, guys. One day. We just gotta not take a 3-week break.
Yeah, one day.
Actually, I haven't even
2084.
I haven't even checked the channel.
One day, in the far off future of the year 3089,
Here we go.
when we're all dead and we're just gonna have cybernetic ghosts of ourselves, and we're gonna keep doing it.
Yeah.
We're gonna we may be legally dead, but that doesn't mean we're gonna stop.
Yup.
I don't know. I haven't even checked this, like, the channel in a bit. I'm not.
I'll check.
Yeah, I'm logging on right now.
You spelled some wrong.
Yeah, shut up, Ethan. Alright. We actually lost. We actually did lose a subscriber.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we lost one.
Dang.
Ah, jeez.
That voice crack.
You know what makes me sadder?
What?
Collectively, we've only had 4 people visit our channel.
Oh.
Because technically speaking, that's how many people we have visit it. Because every time they visit it, it automatically plays the Men's Club introduction video.
So we currently have 10 videos and 6 subscribers, and
I want to know why Ethan's video is the most popular. Why is getting Ethan the most popular?
He's 32. That's a lot.
I love how, like, these big YouTubers get, like, hundreds of millions and, like, thousands of shit. And we're just impressed that Ethan's video of eating his smartphone has 32 views.
Yeah.
Why are current comments turned off?
On what?
Comments are turned off.
On all?
Why?
We need to know. They're turned off on Ethan's.
Yeah, why?
We need to turn them on. We need to learn what the people are saying.
You think people are going to be saying anything? They're going to be
they're
in
gonna
awe.
They're going to be in anger.
I think it's more suspicious that comments are turned off.
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
Hold on.
What's the deal with that? It's like,
I don't even know how to fix it, honestly.
But we need to know what people are saying about our content.
I mean, the only comment we had on the video was Tamar saying, "What did we just find?"
Yeah.
Did Tamar find this on his own? Or did someone send it to him?
I gave it to him.
You know what I think deserves more? I think Jim's Where's the Soap video deserves more. That video is so good.
I thank you.
Another one that bothers me is Ethan's just opening the files.
Yeah.
It's such a misleading, like, title. It's so misleading for what the content actually is.
It's a very distinct disconnect.
It's like the video is just him screaming at some, like, grapes.
It's him screaming at a grape.
Uh-huh.
Or was it it wasn't even a scream, it was just like a pubescent squeak.
It was a shriek.
Oh man. I do really like the Where's the Soap video.
It's so cursed because you're in a bathtub, fully clothed.
Yeah, it's even worse because that water is freezing cold. My original idea was like, oh, I don't want to waste hot water, and I regretted that immediately. So I was it took so long to actually shoot that just because it's not comfortable to try and get into a bath when it is freezing cold and you're also wearing a t-shirt and pants.
So did you get, like, used to it, or?
No.
Or was it just...
I got out immediately after we finished shooting.
Oh my god. That's dedication for 8 views.
Yeah. Dedication to the art.
Yeah, we literally haven't posted in 3 weeks.
We gotta do that. Yeah.
And mine are some of the best doing ones.
How
I don't
are
understand.
yours
I'm not sure.
That doesn't.
It's
like-
Ethan's getting eaten. Okay, so the videos are Jim's, Ethan's, Jim's, mine, Ethan's.
Well,
So-
I don't know. I think the one with the most is collectively all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying-
The men's club opening trailer is the
Welcome.
currently the most viewed with 45 views.
A grand 45.
Yeah.
Our powerful 45. We should really look at who the like percentage of people from where, you know how they like show like this amount of your viewers are from this place or this place or this place. We should look at that.
I don't think it's going to be very diverse.
So that I found the
It's just it's
I
probably
found
most of it is probably from
yeah.
like
I found Tamar's comment.
yeah, I don't remember which one is it on.
It's on the main one, the men's club, and it's just boo, bro, what is going on here? And the channel replied, "Heaven in the making."
I think that was me who said
A
that.
month ago.
Yep.
Does this show you everyone how dedicated we are to this? We are utmost dedicated to keeping mainstream and understream content coming to you guys on the daily.
We
3 weeks ago.
we make you daily content. We don't post it daily, and often it is
Making daily content when we feel like it.
Jeez.
That describes us so perfectly.
Yeah. That is a very, very good. We need to just start like. We have like the description for the channel. We need to just put all of these down there, just for not the description, but in like the channel like summary. I guess it is like these sum up what we are and what we do and the fact that we do these incredibly stupid stuffs.
Yeah. I'm gonna go take a dump.
All right. Have a good time.
Should I stop the recording?